Hello Electroheads! I want to congratulate you because the hard part is already done. The fact that you're dipping your toes in the cool waters of the e-bike world by clicking on this video means I don't need to convince you that these two-wheelers are a fantastic solution to getting around. So let's just skip that part and I'll get straight to the good stuff, shall I? I've gone ahead and picked my top 5 electric foldables currently available on the market. So sit back, relax, because I've done all the hard work for you. First up, if you're looking for a folder that has both style and substance, then the Mate City is a solid choice. Mate has set the tone for how your e-bike can be more than a bulky bit of machinery with a huge battery pack just slapped on the side that gets you from A to B. The whole ethos of the brand was to appeal to a new audience of non-cyclists, to prove you don't need to be donned in lycra from head to toe to be one of us. This is a fantastic looking folder that is a little bulky, weighing in at roughly 20 kilograms, but offers functionality, style and comfort. With a 250 watt rear hub motor, a 13 amp hour battery and a range claim of just under 50 miles, this e-bike caters to the vast majority of commuters. This handy graph right here shows the average distance traveled by us Brits. Knowledge. And speaking of handy, there's also a USB port to keep your phone battery topped up when it needs a little bit of extra juice on your way from A to B. But like all road legal e-bikes in the UK, this ride has a top speed of 15.5 miles per hour. Other countries have better regulations allowing up to 20 miles per hour like the US, so this will differ depending on where you're buying from. A small gripe for me is that the brakes are mechanical and not hydraulic, but that's me just being a bit of a bike snob.
Their early work was a little too new wave for my taste.
And remember I said it weighs in on the chunkier side? In part, that's because the City comes with a full suspension system, front and rear, and all-terrain tyres. So you can go from the city to an off-road trail completely fluidly and comfortably. Now, it's not the lightest to carry up and down the stairs or sling onto a bus that doesn't want to wait, but the bonus is compared to your solid frame e-ride, it can squeeze into the small space at home, so you don't have to leave it locked outside and in sight of thieves. Now, price-wise, this is going to set you back at around £1,699, so it's not the cheapest, but for what it has to offer and for the huge street cred bonus, this one's a winner. And the streets of London are living proof of that. I see these bikes everywhere around town. I actually reviewed the Mate City and its chonkier sibling, the Mate X, in this video right here. So if you want to find out more, then make sure to click the link above. Next up on my list is the Volt Metro, a stylish looking bike with a slim frame and sleek lines. It has to be my favourite visually of the bunch. If you're a fellow Brit, you'll like to know that the Volt range has been fully designed and manufactured in the UK with their factory just down the road in Milton Keynes. So this means that not only are you cutting down on your carbon footprint when purchasing one of the Volt's bikes, you've also got the safety net of getting a repair in the country. Winner. Buying overseas can definitely bag you a cheaper e-bike, but when it comes to needing a service, unfortunately, a lot of bike repair shops don't really want anything to do with them because it's an unknown brand, to them at least, so it's worth keeping that in mind. This folder is the heaviest on the list, weighing in at 22.7 kilograms with the battery attached, so a little more muscle power is needed to carry this to the rooftop bar for your after-work meetup.
What a nice pub!
But what does the Metro offer in terms of spec? Well, it's got a 250 watt SpinTech motor with an option of 2 different size large capacity SpinTech Panasonic batteries, offering a 50-mile range or a 60-mile range respectively. Now, don't forget, Panasonic is a leading manufacturer of battery cells, which means better performance than the cheaper substitutes. But my absolute favorite feature of all is that it comes with a double security setup. This e-bike was built for the city and the scumbag thieves that lurk in the shadows. Volt has wired all of their e-bikes to switch on only if you have the correlating key fob that comes with it. So without said key fob, the motor doesn't switch on, rendering it useless to opportunists.
Oh, why won't it start?
And to top it off, the Metro comes with an ABUS wheel lock fitted to the rear, who by the way, are a lock brand renowned for their quality. Volt offer free test rides throughout the UK. It's really important you find what's right for you, and let's be real, shopping online only gets you so far. Although I haven't ridden the Metro myself, I've tried out a few of the other Volt bikes and I was really impressed with their performance. These guys know how to build a solid e-bike. Reviewers alike have a lot of good things to say about the Metro, boasting a smooth ride and giving it an excellent rating on Trustpilot Saver. So overall, it's a pretty decent option all round. Our next bike comes from one of the world's oldest and best known bike brands to this day, Raleigh. And just as the times continue to move forward, so too does the technology. They now come electric, so say hello to the Raleigh EVO. Sure, it's a more simple design than the others, but that doesn't mean it doesn't deliver on spec. Kitted with a UK legal 250 watt motor, 8 gears for varying terrain, which all sits on top of 20-inch wheels. This bike offers a perfect balance between a smoother ride and smaller folders, whilst retaining the space-saving quality we all love and need, as well as the ability to fold down in a flash. When folded, the Raleigh EVO is a mere 88 by 80 by 44 centimetres, so it's perfect for hopping on and off the tube or bus, or throwing it into the boot of your car. But how far can the EVO take you? Well, on a single charge, the battery can deliver a range of around 31 miles. So it's not the greatest range of the bunch, but it still caters to that average commuter distance that I mentioned earlier. And if you're using bike as a last mile solution, then you're not going to bat an eyelid. The EVO also weighs in at 20 kilograms, so you won't want to be lugging it around too much. However, this weight does drop as the battery pack is removable. So if you're lucky enough to have bike storage, you only need to carry the battery to charge. And currently you can find the EVO in Halfords and Raleigh stores all across the UK, so a test ride should be easily in your grasp. You'll have noticed most of the e-bikes I'm mentioning today seem to lack the lightweight classification that many of us would need to be slinging our foldables up and down steps and bigger modes of transport to get from A to B. Well, this next e-bike, however, it smashes the others out the park. This is the Gocycle G4i. The founder is a former design engineer from McLaren, and you can bet he brought with him all of his race car expertise to create a bunch of patented tech and design that will, quite frankly, make you drool. The 4 in the name means that these e-bikes are now in their 4th generation, and each time they're getting lighter, smarter, better. The G4i weighs in at 16.9 kilograms, or around 5,760 tea bags, which is roughly my monthly intake here in the office. No, but seriously, this is well below average for a foldable electric bike. Why is it so light? Well, carbon is our hero here. Both the mid-frame and front fork are made from carbon fibre, which, by the way, is corrosion resistant and won't rust. And if you really want to get nerdy, it's a better material for our savvy engineers because you can finally control the direction carbon fibres are oriented, meaning it has far more potential than other materials like aluminium to be tuned for ride quality.
Excuse the interruption, Electroheads, but if you're interested in purchasing any of these Electroheads recommended bikes, then please check out the affiliate links in the description of this video for the latest deals and best prices from the manufacturers. And once your bike has arrived, let us know how you get on with it.
Continuing with some mad tech, what should I talk about next? There is so much to cover. Oh, I know, how about the predictive electronic gear shifting? It's a feature you never knew you needed. As you slow down, the gears shift down and vice versa, making stop and start traffic a much simpler experience, if that was even possible. It's like the bike is listening to your every move and responding as needed. Like the modern day man and horse. And check out the G4 Drive, an electric motor and gearbox designed in-house that is near silent and packs a punch with performance. It's an absolute joy to ride, and I would recommend you get over to Fully Charged in London Bridge to give it a test ride. It's truly marvellous. The range is also very decent as well. On one charge, it can deliver up to 50 miles, depending on pedal input, terrain, rider weight, and lots of other factors. Other great add-ons include a built-in USB port to charge your phone on the go, and Bluetooth to aid app and phone connectivity, where you can get a bunch of awesome data and controls. You can track your trips, customize your cycling mode, and get health stats such as calories burned if you needed any extra encouragement to eat that donut. Go on, eat it.
Oh, go on then.
It's without a doubt that this is a special bike, and I've not even covered half of it, but it does come at a cost. This bike is eye-wateringly expensive. It's just under £5,000.
You think you could spare us the bullshit for 1 minute?
That said, you really do get what you pay for, and dropping that sort of cash, you would expect the best. And Gocycle's bikes have been dubbed the most rider-focused folding e-bikes yet. If you want more details, click the link above to get my full review. And if you have made it this far, make sure to hit that like button, because hopefully you're getting some good information to help you get your next ride. And finally, if the Gocycle is out of your price range, understandably, then let me end this roundup with the cheapest e-bike of the bunch. Coming in at a price just shy of £1,000. It's the Mycle Compact. It's also a decent weight too. Its slimming design tots up to a total of 17.5 kilograms. That's a couple of big ticks right there, don't you think? Let's dive deeper. Mycle have been really smart with how they integrate the battery into the design. At first glance, you can't see the battery, can you? But on closer inspection, you'll see the battery is actually the seat post. It's also removable, which means easy charging and makes the bike a lot less of a target to thieves. The battery itself is LG. This is important to know, as LG generally is regarded as making some of the best value batteries on the market with a good reputation for quality. The range is the lowest we've seen today, coming in at 18 miles. I think that is partly why the price maybe is a little bit cheaper, because the battery is smaller. But my workmate Cole, he's been using this every day for his commutes to and from work, which is about 5 miles each way, and he just charges it at the end of the day and he's golden. What else do you get? A 250 watt, 36 volt brushless rear hub motor that gets you off at the lights, standard 20-inch wheels, front and rear mechanical disc brakes rather than hydraulic, and Shimano 7-speed gears. Like the Gocycle, this is another bike that is foldable within 10 seconds. Time saving is always a bonus in this busy world that we live in. And once it's folded away, you can get yourself a Mycle-made carry bag to neatly store it away. And for those of you out there that love to make a statement, the Mycle comes in a bunch of different color combinations, with the options to change the color of the seat and handle grips from black to tan. And best of all the Mycle range is built by local engineers in UK-based workshops. So if you're a Brit, you're gonna get your bike in a speedier, more eco-friendly manner. Their workshops run off 100% renewable energy and dispatch every order directly to you, meaning you can also avoid extra costs and extra air miles too. We're big fans of the Mycle here at Electroheads, and we're not the only ones. They've gotten rave reviews all round for style and substance. So if you want to take a closer look at the Mycle range, then make sure to check out my review of all three right here. There's that link. Click that sweet link. So there you have it, 5 of the best foldable electric bikes at varying price ranges that are on the market today. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit that thumbs up and get chatting in the comment section below. I want to hear your thoughts. Have you tried any of the bikes that I've mentioned today? Are there other e-bikes that you'd like me to cover here on the channel? Thank you so much for watching. I'll catch you for the next one. Bye.